Merry Christmas, everybody! Hello and welcome into the stream. My name is Dewlan, folks. We are live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube. And hey, why not? Let's go live on TikTok. Let's do it, huh? Let's be bad. Let's do it, man. It's going to be a beautiful time. Welcome into the stream, one and all. Today is going to be interesting because we are working on a Randomcraft project. Windows error. That's not a Windows error. That's just the sound that happens when I open up the TikTok studio. Whoa. Wait a minute. Is that plugged in? It is. Hey, Google, turn on my key light. Those lights haven't been set up yet, huh? If that's what you say, I happen to believe that you're wrong, though, and that all of my lights should be on. Do my taxes. It's true. Let's see here. Let's turn all of them off and then turn them all on. There it is. Oh my God. Now we're going. So you are late. Yes, I'm sorry. My wife made dinner and now it was so good that I had to make her a mod. So say hello to the newest Twitch mod, everybody. My wife. Today, everyone, like I mentioned, we are doing something interesting because it is a ye old apology. It is a Randomcraft project, but it is not on Randomcraft. Today we're actually going to be working in. I've got like a loose piece, like a dry piece of skin. It hurts. Time out for that. Who gave her perms? This is horrible. I don't think I've yet to say what we're doing. We're building a minigame. We talked about it a little bit last week. We talked a little bit about it last week on like what we were going to do for Christmas, and we decided that you know, since it's on our bingo card, we should do a little mini game to accomplish things. In case you have not seen the the bingo sheet that we have, this is a thing that I have been doing all year long. It's like my goals for 2025. These are my goals. Instead of having a resolution, I did this. So we've done quite a bit. Hey! Oh gosh. Sheddle? How you doing? Welcome in. These are my goals for 2025. And you see, I've done quite a bit of them. A cooking stream we did last week. Learn to build in a new style with the bakery. Attend a Minecraft event, host a bingo tournament. It's Misty and Blaze. Oh, very cool. How you doing? Make an original song for a video. I just did that last week as well. Be invited to a limited series. 1.5K, launch a new Instagram, Casual Craft Reunion, IRL collab with Phoenix, Do Crew, and an undefeated bingo night. We have gotten our first bingo, but making a Minecraft minigame would get a second one. And folks, it's all about being a three-line king, am I right? A Christmas album? I don't think that's going to happen this year, unfortunately. I was far too confident in my ability to make music on FL Studio. Just applied the earth line to me. Nobody would have me. Cheers, everybody. Woo-hoo-hoo. So, not only are we doing that for today, but we also have a very intriguing update, folks. Randomcraft just updated to 1.21.10. Try to upload a tutorial of something. I'm going to do a tutorial of Lightmatica. People were asking me to do one of those, so I'm going to do that by the end of the year. The tutorial is coming as well. Randomcraft is now on 1.21.10, which adds a lot of new things to this. Like a lot of new things. We are in the copper age now, folks. You know what? Actually, let me real quick. Let me go ahead and make a backup of my world, just in case things don't go well. As Hark the Herald Angels sing. Let's see, where are my saves? Enigma hurts my brain. That's the one. What's good? How you doing, JG? Welcome in, welcome in. Anyway, okay, so the world is backed up now. I sure would hate to lose this one. Enigma hurts my brain is is the world that I put all of my brain power into. Whenever I try to do something fun for Randomcraft, it usually goes here, unless it's in a New York City specifically. So, the editor UI has conflicts. I don't know what that, look, it's a new mod. Things are going to be different. I was the one that's back. Well, welcome back. Yeah, so we are doing Randomcraft. Whoa, hello. Calm down. Magic, maybe I will. I think maybe you should. Oh, I want to redo every single building now that we have shelves. That's the big thing here. Shelves. I'm curious, how does... Oh, thank God. Oh my God. For a moment, I was horrified. So we've got our Christmas district on Randomcraft, now freshly in 1.21. Hang on, let me see if I could spell it right. Oh, wow, look at that. We have Pale Oak now, too. How'd you build those? A lot of time. Do you got the sauce? I hope so. So here's kind of my plan. Today I want to figure out the mechanics of how these mini games work and build up the rest of the cabin. So I'm using a cabin. It's a real life cabin. I'm not taking someone else's Minecraft build. This is me. I'm doing this. This is an actual cabin based off of one in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. My home state. Bye now. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Gonna be a great time. This is not even the full cabin. Let me see if I can't pull up the full cabin. Wow, I really cannot spell today. I cannot, for one, believe it is only 6 p.m. for me. It feels like the middle of the night. How'd you get permission from the architect? There's copyright on that sometimes. Well, it's easy when I don't make money. Yeah, I don't know. I think since I'm not like putting it up on Patreon or anything, I don't really think there's any copyright issues with it. Let's see here. It's in my... I have a playlist. By the way, if you guys don't have a playlist for build inspiration, you should do that. It's really fun. Okay. Let's see here. Let me pull it up, and I'll show you guys kind of what we're building here. Oh, this is Seb. I didn't even notice this. It's funny. I know some of these people now. All right. This is the cabin. If it'll... I guess I've got a little bit too much going on right now. Right here. This is the cabin that we're building. You see we've got this up to this side done. We still need to add this part of the extension, this, and then these two buildings off to the side. I need this to be huge. I need it to be big because my goal is to have a big mini game that doesn't take too long to build. Or that doesn't take too long to complete the game. You know what I'm saying? And so let me show you guys. I also have a list of... I've also got a list of things that I want to do. And while I pull that up, let me tell you guys the idea for this minigame. So, the idea of the minigame is that... Can you climb ladders in the new update? I sure hope so. That's an interesting question. Let's see. Sure can. You can't climb ladders? Uh-oh. Yeah, I can climb ladders just fine. Anyway, so the idea for this is that you want to build a snowman, and in order to do that, you have to accomplish a couple of chores around the house. And so there's a couple ideas that we went through. And then at the beginning of the game, you are given 3 or 4 randomized tasks from this list. I will check with my mods and Enigma. There you go. Very, very good. I also got all my mods working. There was one mod that I had that as soon as I deleted it, it worked all good. This looks and sounds great. Let's see if I can execute it. I don't know. There's something about Tango Tech starting Decked Out 3 that has got me jazzed about making a minigame. Shovel the driveway, I feel like is super easy. The one that I have designed already is get coal out of the fireplace. I got to figure out how to use allays and how to use calibrated skulk sensors. And then those will be like the big things, I think. So that's kind of what we're doing today. Let me show you the progress that we've made, though. This is the goal. This is one of the games. Ooh, we could use copper tools. Parkour. Oh, yes, that's right. Courtney suggested maybe a little bit of parkour to slow some people down during the actual game, which I think is lovely. Now, I know this is a Christmas station, but this feels like Mario music. Mamma mia. All right. Hi, Mirtuna. How you doing? Welcome in. Okay, so one of the goals is to get coal out of the fireplace. We were thinking, like, what are some things that you do to, like, make a snowman, right? So you need coal, snow, obviously, sticks for the arms, like clothes on it, like a hat. So we took some of those ideas, and this is the first mini game I came up with. This is getting coal out of the fireplace. Let me mute the music real quick. So you walk up to it with the shovel, you right click it, you have to wait a little bit, and then you get coal. That's the first one. Carrot, yes. Harvest the garden is another one. So you get coal by putting out the fire, and then you have to wait a little bit, and then you know that it's going on because there's note blocks going, and then after a little bit of time, it dispenses. And so it reignites the fire and gives you the piece of coal. And then I cannot take credit for this. This, if you guys tuned in last week, I was gawking about Etho's Froglight shop and how it worked. And I could not for the life of me figure out how it worked. And then I remembered that the Hermitcraft Season 10 download is free. So I literally downloaded Hermitcraft Season 10. I went over to Frogger and I just took a chunk out of it just to study it. And it's intriguing. So this is Etho's Froglight shop connected to his Frogger minigame. And there's a lot going on here. But essentially, what it boils down to is there is a pot here. You input the payment into the pot. And if it's the right payment, it will give you Froglights. And if it's the incorrect payment, it will dispense the thing that you put in back out. And so I've taken that, I've shrunk it a little bit because I don't need 2 inputs, I just need 1. So now, if you put in coal, you get a snow block. Good. Now this may end up being like allowance money or something, you know, something creative. That I can then model in Blockbench and mark 2 things off for this, where you run over, you dispense the allowance, and then it pushes one of the snow blocks in, right? So like you basically you're trying to get $3, you know. So the first one pushes 1 snow block, and then you run over, you do another chore, you get a second snow block, and then the third snow block, here, let's do. I don't know why I have this. The third snow block dispenses the pumpkin, and it hits the pressure plate, which will then, here, let's do a real life simulation of this. Oh, I need hang on. This needs to be a T flip-flop. 1 second. Okay, so if we do this, to this, to this, to this, into here, and then I think this. Oh, I have to invert that. Hang on. Father Christmas, don't be late. Bring my presents round. Please don't drop them from your sleigh. They'll break upon the ground. Yikes. Okay. How much redstone knowledge and skill do you got on a scale of Scar to Tango? I would give myself a redstone with B-dubs. I'd give myself a redstone with B-dubs. Okay, so this is not the correct way to do this, but you get the idea. Once you submit the snowman, maybe an observer? Yeah, maybe if we have like an observer doing it. Okay, so it's okay. Hear me out on this, dude. We can figure this out. And then that's like, if that's just a full block, I think that just does it. Maybe a piston? Oh, and then a piece of gravel, perhaps. All right, so if we do snow block, snow block. Wait, that was sick. Drink water? You got it. I actually have some right here. Compared it with Observer? Yeah, dude. Holy cow. I think we did it. You like this cup? Someone Courtney used to work with made that cup custom. Super sick. Oh my god, that actually worked. And it... Wow! So, holy cow. Wait, that's dope. And then, okay, dispense the pumpkin. Boom! This team wins! And then it kills the snowman. And it resets. Wait, that's dope. Okay, well, there you go, folks. This is the mechanism. This is the win condition right here. So I guess we'll just see if we can do the snow block part. That's going to be the interesting bit. That might have to be a little bit manual. Sometimes redstone is easy. I guess. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty compact, too. Anyway. Oh, and then I don't think I showed you. And then if you put, like, the thing that isn't the item, like if I put this axe in here. Okay, maybe if I put literally anything other than the axe. The shovel. It gives me the shovel back. Here, it's easier to show in survival. Take a look at this. So if I put the shovel in, it gives me the shovel back. Boom. But if I give it coal, but it takes it, gives us the snow block, and it actually takes the coal and it puts it into a water stream to refuel the coal from the furnace or from the dispenser so that it refuels itself during the game. Oh, let's rebind that. Where's free cam? Free cam. F5. Making things compact. I have a habit of making giant motherboards. Yeah, see, I don't know how to do that, so it's pretty good. All right, so there you go. What's up with that chest? Hello? Okay, so that is what we've got so far for one minigame, is we have the system to accept it, we have the refueling system, we have the win condition, and now we just have to figure out the systems itself. Let's take a look at our list and figure out what the next easiest thing is going to be. I think harvest the garden. Harvest the garden is really easy. All we have to do is we basically, oh my god, wait, I'm curious. Is this might break Hermitcraft, but let's try it. This feels so weird getting on Hermitcraft. This might break Hermitcraft. This might break my game, honestly. I might crash. Oh my god. It didn't break Hermitcraft. Oh my god, we're in. Ah! Welcome to Hermitcraft, everybody. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. So we need to figure out where the minigame district is. That's over... My name is Lasertag. I did not notice that during the season. Where's the minigames? I think they're over here. Member of Team Gemini Tay and Hermitcraft Bingo is now streaming Hermitcraft. Guys, I'm on Hermitcraft now! There's your clickbait title. I joined Hermitcraft. What? I was so good at Minecraft Bingo. They're like, 7th place. Come on over anyway. The permit office. Holy cow, this is crazy. Is that... Oh my god. This is wild. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if Distant Horizons is trying to do something. That's... Oh, that's... Well, it's trying. I am using Distant... This is my first time ever using Distant Horizons, so I'm actually, like, not super familiar with it. Okay, maybe I don't know where the minigames are. Showed me Voxy way better. I don't know if Voxy's updated, though, is the thing. Oh, it's over here. Okay. All right. So here's the thing, is I wasn't sure how to do the bone meal mechanic, and so I was like, what if I just straight up steal Tango's idea? And then I remember that I can just do that. What's Distant Horizon? It's a mod that allows you to increase your render distance. So with Distant Horizons magic, we could probably see the entire city of Randomia from one side to the other. Okay. I know these noodles. Wait, do I know these noodles? This is Hungry Hermits, right? Yeah. Welcome to Hungry Hermits, everyone. This is Tango's minigame, and this is not... We are not going to have these. Wouldn't that kill my PC? Maybe. Oh, Magic. By the way, we reported a huge earthquake. Are you okay? Okay, so this is Tango's minigame. Oh, that's really clever. I like that. And I need, it should be back here, the doghouse. This is how Tango set up his bone meal, and honestly, I love it. It's on the other side. Okay, good, good. Glad to hear you're okay. All right, so what Tango would do is you would give... Staff only doggo. That's cool. You would give this dog a piece of rotten flesh, and it would give you bone meal. So now we just need to figure out the noodles of this. That's just a dog bowl. Oh, it's auto-crafting bone meal. Oh, that's clever. I don't think I need to worry about that. I don't foresee the randoms playing it that much. I could just auto restock. The Superstorm as well. Yeah. That was a crazy day in the news. I also agree that it's a skulk sensor. I just need to figure out how it works. Where? Where is the skulk sensor? Hello? Wait, is this all the way back here? This is the skulk sensor? That's so far back. Yeah, exactly, Kazbak. Very small, like bone or sugarcane or cactus farm. That's so far away from everything. Wait. Let me just double check. Wow, it is. Holy cow. Okay, well there you go. Calibrated skulk sensor set to 3. That's so you can manually trigger it. This sets off a pulse extender, which... Oh, it auto crafts more. Okay, so we wouldn't need any of that. we would just need this pulse extender, which... No, not even a pulse extender. We just need a little, like a mini clock. What does this do? Tango Tech, you are out of your gourd. Okay, well, I mean, that seems pretty simple, right? How hard could that be? Can I join? This is a single-player world. Get back to me on that. World download, though. World download will be out when the season's over, and then you can explore it from there. All right, let's take a look at this here. Okay, I have never used a calibrated skulk sensor in my life. Comparator. The crafter is going to make this much easier, though, and we actually have access to that now. Can I join? No, this is Hermitcraft. Yes, you could download it from the Hermitcraft 10 website. So, yeah, I mean, that is lovely. Okay, so it's like this. Into the calibrated skulk sensor, right? And then repeater? Was that it? All right, let's see if I did this correct. Wolf, bones. Okay, rotten flesh. Looks correct to me. Crafter blocks 6 slots. Yep. Okay. Well, we've got our system for bone meal done. Don't hurt the dog. I won't hurt the dog. Here, tell you what. I'll protect the dog even more. There you go. That's for you. Okay. So, we now have the get bone meal. Where are your eyes? Hang on. Is it? I think it's these. Let's try that. That was horrifying. Oh my god. Why does your wife immediately get concerned for the dog? What have you done to dogs that she knows but we don't? Nothing. Do you have your eyeballs back? No, you don't. All I can do now is blink. Oh god. That's a sheep glitch with fresh animations. Gotcha. Weird. That's very strange. Anyway, dog gives us wool. Let's do a pulse extender right here. Nothing too crazy. We don't need a whole lot of bone meal to grow a single carrot. Honestly, I mean, we only probably need like one, right? And then we do like a mini clock here that just fires a couple times. How does that work? Dispenser. Not the most efficient noodles you've ever seen, but, you know, whatever. Just throw some bones in there. You there. I don't know what I was expecting, but... Dog needs Christmas name and cozy spot by fire. Unfortunately, the dog's got to be outside. Am I stupid for not knowing how to make a comparator clock? It's like, you got to put something on subtract mode. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. So we've got the bone meal. So harvest the garden is just literally going to be like, if it works, it works. But it didn't work. If it's a husky, they love outside. Exactly. This is husky. Wouldn't the pulse be too long? Excited to hear and learn the solution, but nope. Nope. I guess I could do like a falling edge mono step. I don't know. Look, all I know is that I did this all on my own, and I felt so smart, dude. I was like, oh my god, I should use a copper bulb for a T flip-flop. They were like, what? So the gravel piston thing. Yeah, that's what a falling edge monostable circuit. Oh my god. I'm so glad I'm not the only one that thought about that. Star Caleb, how you doing? We're making a Minecraft mini game. Okay, so garden, obviously going to be outside. This one is going to be super easy. So there will be, at the beginning of the game, at the beginning of every game, a carrot will dispense into, and this is going to be easy because it only requires one pulse. A carrot will dispense into the... That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. What was I thinking? Can you just do that? Oh, it has to be a dropper. A dropper, okay. It has to be a dropper. Thank you. Okay, so there you go. At the beginning of every round, a carrot will dispense. And then players, I still don't know if they're going to start with their own tools or if they are going to have to craft them. I feel like crafting it would make the game longer, which we're going to need because this is going to be a pretty short game. And so, oh, that's right. I forgot my tick speed is like crazy. So we're going to need that. Let's put a trapdoor down. So there will be like a garden or whatever outside. Just a little patch of water or of garden. And then players will have to take the carrot, plant it, and then they're going to have to do something else to run over to the dog, get bone meal from the dog, and then get the carrot, grow the carrot, and then they can throw it into... So the thing about the cabin is I want the drop-off spot to be far away from where they get it. So maybe they go into like the kitchen or something, and they drop off the carrot in the kitchen, and they get their next token. Go to the shed to get dog food. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Do you think... You don't suppose there's a zombie spawner around there, do you? Because we could make them fight zombies to get the flesh. No, that's probably too much. Hi, Pumpkin. How you doing? Pumpkin. Let's see here. Now that I really see what you're going for, checking the Hermitcraft download for Hungry Hermits makes a lot of sense. Hey, I didn't just check out Hungry Hermits. I also stole some redstone from Frogger. Oh, buddy. Hey, remember this bed that you really enjoyed sleeping in? You should go back to that. You know, if you sleep right there too, that's fine. Just don't sleep on my keyboard. All right. Yeah, I also took from Frogger. Can make them walk the dog by pushing it around a maze. Yeah, I thought about it. I didn't like it too much. I think I might try to go for something a little bit more simple. I like the idea and like having more outside stuff, like if there was like a snow maze or like a leaf maze could be cool. I just don't know if I have the mental capacity for it right now. Build a shrine to worship dog. Now that's intense. It's like camping. Okay, so that's pretty easy. You walk around, you bone meal it. So that's gardening done. And I'm in Colorado, so if I know one thing, it's gardening. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. Get coal out of the fireplace is also done. Hang the stockings. You should give Pumpkin his own PC setup. I got to get my wife a PC setup before I worry about the cat. Shovel the driveway, super easy. Okay, let's think about shovel the driveway. Oh, by the way, I haven't tried my new shaders yet with 1.21. How does that look? Let's try this. Exactly. I know how the grass grows. Why is the globe so ominous? Oh, this is great. I don't know how to feel about the fact that this just becomes one solid color after a while. That's kind of weird. But I suppose... Yeah, I actually really hate that. I don't know what's responsible for that, but if it's distant horizons, we'll change that. If it's distant horizons, that might be a problem. Okay. Okay, so shovel the drive. That's distant horizons. Yikes. And then what's responsible for this chest not existing? My eyes! I know, it's horrible. Oh yeah, they changed the dye texture too. Oh yeah, I was also thinking maybe we use shelves in the game to have people load in with, like, you put all... Don't look at me. Well, you can't, but... With shaders, but also has that problem? Gotcha. So it's a shaders thing. Okay. Alright, so the thing about shelves, if you guys don't know, if you connect it with redstone, they all become one shelf. And so not only is it great for decorating, kill that sheep. I concur. Where'd he go? Oh god, he's haunted. No, there he is. All right. I concur. So people can load in or whatever with like a setup. So like if we wanted them to have tools, they could have like a hoe, a pick, and a shovel, right? I guess let's say they only need 3 things. You empty your inventory. And then honestly, let's just... You empty your inventory, you walk up to it and you just right click and it puts it in your inventory. And then when you're done with the game, boop, you can put it back. So be cool. Everyone be cool. Everyone be cool. Let's go, dude. Gonna get canceled because you killed a sheep? Yeah. I think you are the real sheep, okay? Wake up, people. Blind people aren't real. Just wanted to feel the magic of Christmas and was murdered. Hey, man. That's the sound he made when I stabbed him. It's true. Anyway, what was up next? What were we doing? Was it driveway or was it hang the stocking? Let's work on driveway. So the big issue, this one is going to be super easy. Obviously, it's just, hang on, let me just... we just got a big old stone driveway. It's going to be next to the cabin. There's going to be a snow golem in here. And you got to shovel it. The big issue is how do we prevent... How do we prevent them from killing it, is the thing. Because they could kill the snow golem, and that kind of soft locks it. I don't know why I used a shovel for that. I'm sorry. I'm still doing it. What am I doing? What if it was a sheepdog? There you go. Sheepdog. Backup golem kit somewhere. Just every start of every game. Would the randoms ever do something you tell them not to do? Yeah, I'm trying to silver proof this game, Hayden. That's what I'm trying to do right now. There's like a really weird way to like lock a golem into place with like an enchanting table, I think. It's like something like let's see. And then you like push them along the corner, right? Did a hitbox thing? I think so. Because when you push it off to the side here, an iron bar or a chain. Connect the snowman. Let's see. Connect the snowman with a lead to a mob in a minecart. Move it to make it snow. And then move it to a safe space. Yo! Wait, that's so clever. Wait, that's... Whoa. Could that work? Force it to spread the snow. True. Whoa, that's super clever. Holy cow. Wait, that would be insane. Let's, wow. Hi, I'm Hayden is tired and you're welcome. Not tired enough, dude. You're cooking stuff up in your sleep here. That is one genius sleep deprived individual. Okay. Wow. Let's just do this as like a proof of concept. We'll just kind of have it zigzag back and forth. I guess probably just like a chicken. Hello? Get in the minecart? Put a boat in a minecart, that could work too. Did I miss an update or something? The cart move. Okay. There you go. What is this Lady and the Tramp music? This is great. I'm loving this. Okay. Snow Golem. Let's go ahead and protect this guy. Ooh, we're going to, because I think it technically rains where we are, so we'll have to School banned YouTube and not Twitch, so hi hashtag. No, you silly. And then obviously we would just like send it like, whoops. Just a big old loop around. We send it into the garage. We send it into the garage. Oh wait, that's so smart. And then we put it into the garage. We put it on a timer. And then just say, pretty please don't hurt the golem. Make it like a block or two lower. The minecart? We sent it to the Shadow Realm. Oh, also, shout out to Claire real quick. Check this out. I thought this was so cool. Check this out. That's sick. Stretch the lead more. Okay. Could be slightly better. Isn't that so cute? Look at that. Isn't that so sick, dude? I forget how she did the I assume probably just levers. We can do this now. Look at that. Look at that little snowman, dude. Yoop. Oh, I guess that. Screw it. Why not? Look at that. Isn't that so cool? Also, everybody, not that this affects me at all, but the boy. Where's the lid? The lid, Patrick. All right. Well, there's still some things about this update that I need to fix. What do you think, Pumpkin? Yes, I concur. Yes. You could put on buttons directly. Yeah, but here it looks like little... And then you get little definition, little difference between this bottom layer and the top layer. You could use a copper golem to move the coal rather than a water stream. Ooh, not a bad idea. Two opposing shells make 2-block wide entrance. You can walk through, but mobs can't. Ooh, interesting. Good to know. Like, Christmas music is so hit or miss, bro. Are you talking about like this? That is pretty cool. That's very interesting. Good to know. Thank you for the heads up. Alrighty, so we've got harvest the garden, clear the drive-through, which that is way simpler than I thought it was going to be. So shout out to y'all. What does the winner win? Nothing. Nothing. It's just a fun little mini game to play for Christmas time. Creamsicle did one of these 2 years ago, and we had so much fun playing it. Oh my God, someone's online. Who's online? Oh my God, the suspense, it's killing me. It's Maisie! Oh my God! Oh, it's a thunderstorm. Okay, so one thing, I think as an admin, I might be able to fix this also. I think I can make this a winter biome so that the rain doesn't kill the golem. But we're gonna go right here. But Creamsicle did this a couple of years. All right, fair enough. She's rebuilding her city with shells. Oh my God. All right, let's free cam out of here. So this is what Cream did a couple years ago. It's such a simple little mini game where you like set up snowmen and then you have to try to take out the other team's snowmen by throwing snowballs at these dispensers that release water. So sick. So sick. And so I kind of wanted to get in on the mini game fun. And so, hi Jeff. We are we're gonna put it right here. Big old Jackson Hole, Wyoming cabin. It's gonna be a beautiful time. My immersion. Oh, my group chat's popping off right now. Anyway. Oh, dude, I was just talking about potato soup earlier. Okay, anyway. So, driveway. Check. Okay. Raindomia never fails, you know it. Okay, I think, oh, feed the dog is how you get the bone meal. So let's go ahead and, because that's not a task. That's not a chore. These two, I feel like it's easy, right? You get an LA, you give it a cookie, and then when you throw a cookie at it, it'll pick it up and put it in a hopper. That gives you a token. I think that's fine. We might have to steal another Tango Tech idea. Folks, we might have to steal another Tango Tech idea. We might have to steal the auto crafter that when you put the ingredients in, it like takes a sec and then it eventually dispenses the thing. Have you ever heard of the book If You Give an Elf a Cookie? I have not. Hang the Stockings is an interesting one. I wonder which one that is in for the Calibrated Skulk. Is picking something off of an armor stand. Okay. Let the dog out. That's the maze one. I don't really want to worry about that one. Chop the lumber we're going to have to figure out too. Stealing ideas from Tango is like Robin Hood redistributing the wealth, except with redstone. Fair. You know what? That makes me feel way better about this. Thank you. Oh, we're gonna need way more chores. We've kind of gotten rid of a lot of them. I don't think I'm gonna do bake a cake. What else? What else are things that people do for Christmas? Wrap the presents? How would we wrap a present? Our redstone. It's true. Let's see. What else do we have? I'm gonna get rid of push dog through maze for now. Chop the lumber is pretty easy. So in the back, we're just gonna have some bamboo, I think. And set up a trap for the two. Ooh, set a trap. Set a trap is interesting. Done with bundles, maybe? Intriguing. Okay, let's work on the alley one. The alley one should be pretty easy. Naughty and nice gifts. They have a chance to get something that could help or hinder them while rushing to get through. Ooh, I like that idea. Yo, what's up, man, sir? How you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for liking the stream. I like that. I like that idea. Like a naughty or nice debuff. Maybe if, like... Copper Golem could be used as a bundle. What? What does that mean? Are you building? Yeah, I'm making a Minecraft mini game for my SMP. I'm doing a Christmas hook up to an item filter below the chest the Golem puts it in. I see. We're making a mini game where you have to you're building a snowman, but in order to do it, you have to do tasks around the house to get allowance. You check if they give you a bundle. Dude, that's crazy. That is so... Yeah, by enabling or disabling a beacon, I like that. Like, maybe if, like, you do something extra that enables the nice debuff, or if, like, you mess up. Maybe if you put the wrong item in, you get the naughty debuff for a second, and it, like, splashes you with slowness. It could be cool. A filled bundle can't be filtered, so a golem... Ooh. Slowness potion. Yeah, see, we... Exactly. Kazbek knows this up. Alright. Okay. Usan, how you doing? I think the next thing that I want to figure out is the stockings. Hang the stockings. I can hear myself in the... let's see. Minecraft calibrated skulk sensor chart. Is there just like a chart of everything the calibrated skulk does? Ooh, there's a wiki for it. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, God, I gotta do research. Dude, stop with the ads. Okay, redstone. Here it is. Okay. Resonate, projectile, hit ground. Projectile, instrument, resonate, entity action? Entity action? Oh, armor unequip. 4. So, do I do 6 or do I do 4? I think it's 4. Okay, okay. So, okay. All right, let's try this. Oh, boy. All right, all right. Which version? We just switched to 1.21.10. Here, let's just, honestly, let's just use the same system here. So let's grab this, 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 and this. 4. Pull out of here. Calibrated skulk sensor into here. The wiki one instead of fandom. Oh, was that fandom? Oopsies. I think we're still on fandom then. I think Randomcraft's wiki's still on fandom. Oh, thanks for the roses. I appreciate that. I can help you. Yeah, please. Okay, so armor stand. Oh, it's only taking boots off, but not equipping. I didn't think of that. Is there one for equipping? Let's see. Finish. Unequip. Equip is 5. Oh, okay. So we just need to add one more. All right, now I need to get you an elf hat. You're already halfway there. That's because I'm short. And red all the time. All right, now while it would make sense for the stocking to be above the fireplace, we're going to need somewhere else to have it. So maybe we just have 2 fireplaces. One for coal, one for armor stand. Let's try that. It's a big cabin, so I mean, it makes sense, right? All right, so we don't need any of this nonsense for now, at least. All right, so in order to hang the stocking, we're going to need a dispenser. You have an upstairs. Use the same fireplace on a different level. Ooh, not a bad idea. All right, let's try this up here then. I might need to do this in the basement, though. This calibrated skulk sensor is going to take a lot of it. Same chimney. Yeah. All right, let's see. What do you need to make? Right now, I am doing a system that detects when you put boots on an armor stand. It breaks it, and then it gives you a token, and then recycles the armor stand back into the dispenser and shoots it back out. All right, so let's just get the basics in first, and then we could try to pretty it up. I want to learn how to do redstone. It's rough, dude. All right, so maybe we do a comparator that maybe into a redstone lamp. So every time an armor stand goes through here. Boom. Oh my god. It's just that simple. Holy cow. My own genius, sometimes it's simply shocking. Yeah, so instead of having them craft the boots, there's just going to be a place where they can run, they can grab boots. Let's do a waxed copper chain, because that's a thing now. Ooh, we can have it like up in the roof so that people don't see it. Maybe the fireplace is like here. There's brick slabs here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, stair here. This is a piston that pulls this back. Okay, so armor stand goes here. Are you able to make the boots like Christmas shoes? Yes, I can actually. Oh, actually, wait, I saved something the other day that is so cute, and I'm totally going to force the randoms to do this. If you will bear with me for a moment, I'm literally going to make leather armor real quick. Hang on. Let's grab some quartz. Let's grab the Dune armor trim, the Vex armor trim, Dune one again, and then the Sentry one. Check this out, y'all. And then a crafting table. Check this out. Hang on. I'm about to put Lag Monster back in business, baby. Okay, so Dune. Is this Dune? Yeah, okay, so Dune. Vex. Dune. Sentry. Look at that! Is that not the coolest, cutest little thing ever? They'll need to equip the boots first and put them up to dry. I like that, but I think that does durability. Yeah, dude, it's a little Santa outfit. I'm going to make them wear this. No, I probably won't, because then they can cheat. So, you take the boots, and then that goes in there. Calibrated skulk sensor goes off. I mean, apparently it can be far back, so. Yeah, apparently it can be really far back, so we'll hide it underground somewhere. We'll do 5. This. Well, I mean, for demonstration purposes, we'll move it a little closer, but you know. Okay, and then we have a pulse extender. Okay, but this needs to be realigned real quick. All right, so that puts it down. You grab the shoes. Let's see. I think you can break on a cactus, I want to say. It doesn't use durability. Ooh. Y'all have armor statues? Yes, we do, but I think it's more effort than it's worth to have the like have it dispense, go through, automatically turn invisible with the redstone, and then because it does interact with redstone. Possible, thank you for the roses, appreciate it. Okay, so if we grab this, it would help if I wasn't an idiot. It would help if I understood even the basics of redstone. All right, so pulse extender here, calibrated skulk sensor 5 here, into you, into a repeater, and now when I walk up, I put some boots on the thing.
You're too smart for me, sister.
Okay, all right, thank you. What is your favorite song? Sweater Weather by The Neighborhood. I wish I had a funnier answer than that, but that's just straight up my favorite song. Yeah, that's right. Tango didn't have a cactus. He had a dispenser shooting an arrow at it. You know what? Let's bring this a little closer, shall we? Because I don't need point totals. I just need this. All right, so it steps on a... Do armor stands step on pressure plates? They sure do. Okay, let's try this again here. Armor stand. Dispenses. You walk up, you put boots on it. Am I stupid or something? Ooh, that's gonna fire twice. No, it won't. Okay. Alrighty, one more time, just to double check. Armor stand goes in. All good. We walk up. Did I throw them away? No, I didn't. Boots! I equipped them. Watch Christmas movie as a task. Use a creaking behind it. That's a phenomenal idea! We're taking another Tango design, baby! Write that down. Sorry, I don't think I've ever pogged that hard on stream before. My jaw hurts from the pog champ. Watch a Christmas movie. Oh my god. That's right, because we have creakings now, too. Oh my god, no. Thumbnail face. Oh my god. Wow. All right, let's try this again. So yeah, they definitely can't be wearing armor during this then. Tell you what, if you win, that's what you get. You get a little Christmas set of armor. Did you see yourself talking about Ro? It's true. All right, we walk up. Boots. Why didn't you... I see. Okay. Hang on. There's a simpler way to do this. This is super easy. I don't know what's... I think it's just too close. Maybe if I push it back one block, is that going to affect the accuracy too much? I know that's something Tango was having an issue with. Put pressure plate one block up. What is wrong with it? It really is that simple. It really is. You just it really is that simple. Walk up. You put stockings on it. And then a hopper underneath it. That should... And then there's just an item sorter in it. Item sorter. Okay, so... Wow, holy cow. We are redstoning. All right, I'm gonna do all this so I can clear this. Put this back on because this armor's kind of sick. Just filter out the boots. We don't even have to do that. Because we just... Oh my god, wait. We just do that design, but over here. Just have an iron golem sort it, or a copper golem. If I ever catch you in the nether, I'll crucify you. Buksai! How dare you? That's what I have to say about that, huh? Copper golem. Dude, I don't understand how the copper golems work. I don't understand how the copper golems work. Because how are they going to know where to put the boots and where to put the armor stands? They'll put it in a chest that has that item. But if we've got a filter going, here, just let me type an explanation. Go for it. I think I know what to do though. If we just take all of this, let me get a... Oh, I just reset my item toolbar. That's so annoying. Let's just push this all up a bunch. They look for chests with the same items. Yeah, but if I want to refilter it back into here, there won't be anything in the chest. No. So here's what I'm thinking, right? If we've got like a hopper. We've got a hopper here. Comparator unlocked hopper below. Interesting. A schematic on Discord? Sure. I trust you. I'm thinking we just do this. Just impulse item store to take the armor stand. That's what I'm thinking. Because then they could take the armor stand or whatever. It would help if I built it correctly. I don't think this is right. Definitely not built correctly. I stupid? What? Basically, I just build this again. Oh, because armor stands don't stack to 16. Dang it. Be easier with the column. I just see the thing with the copper golem is it's gonna we put it into a regular chest. It's gonna pick it up, and it's gonna pick up an armor stand and a pair of boots. Put less filler items. Let me just Minecraft item sorter 16 stack. $17. It would help if I put it in the right thing, Dewlan. Okay. The thing is, like, it's going to detect which chest things are in. But if these are chests that I need to be automatically sucking things out of, there won't be anything in the chest. Unless I, like, lock the hopper and then relock it right after. Just add one more armor stand. $10. And then once you get 11, it goes down to 10. Okay, I guess we'll just... Do you ever catch yourself calling yourself Dewlan or Dewlan? I catch myself saying Dewlan sometimes, but not too much these days. Back, like, in high school when, like, people were calling me that. Just add one armor stand in the first slot. Yeah, I think it's just going to have to be a couple of them or whatever. That shouldn't be a problem, though. If it's 10 in this... Dewlan, you know what I meant? Yeah, it's like mess with you. So here's what's going to happen now, right? Armor stand's going to go up here. 17, then the rest. One armor stand, then 17, then the rest. Oh. No. That also doesn't work. It's just got to be 10, I guess. That's fine. It's armor stands. We're not going to have too many of them. All right. You walk over. You put your boots in. Drops it. Dispenser. Spencer shoots a couple of arrows. Armor stand. Dispenses. Boots. Shoots. And then... if it doesn't go here, it goes here. And then the boots get carried off to, I guess, a water stream or a dropper elevator. I didn't like the spooky whistles in that song. It was creepy. And it is. You want to filter boots and armor stands, right? So basically, yeah, the boots are going to be dispensed and, the armor stands are down here. The boots will be dispensed and then returned back to where you got them from so that it resets for the next round. We'll probably just have them, no, that's stupid. I was going to have them redispense onto an armor stand. You can't. Hang on. Can you? You can't. You can't do this, right? Surely I don't do this, right? Surely we just have them go back into a chest and we don't dispense them onto a dresser thingy. Oh no. Oh no, surely I don't make a dresser, right? That's what you use the powdered snow for. Oh, true. We could do that in the ceiling. You make them stand on a pressure plate, have the boots dispensed onto them. They walk across the powdered snow, then hang the boots up. I see. Yeah, I agree, Magic. Let's just put it into a chest. I don't know what I was thinking. I have no idea what I was thinking. Okay, so this will go here. That's there. The boots should end up in this barrel here. And then the armor stand should end up in this barrel here. Here we go. Whoops. Well, I messed that one up. Armor stand made it, though. Okay, here we go. Armor stand gets dispensed. That's here. Boots. Boom. Dispensed. Shot. Boots. Here. Armor stand not here. Where'd the armor stand go? That hopper is locked. Yeah, so there should only be one in there each, right? Because that hopper's just going to be locked. But, like, that's okay. Here. Boots. Whoops. Was it just freaking out? I'm confused. Let's try that one more time. Maybe it was just a fluke. Armor stand. Boots. Dispensed. Oh, it's over here. Oh, it's over here. Maybe we need to cover the sides a little bit better. Okay, clear out everything. Nothing in this barrel. Everything in this barrel. Armor stand. Dispensed. Boots. Shot. Armor stand in this barrel. Boots in this barrel. There we go. There we go. We got it. What's the minigame? This is... we don't have a name for it yet. We're just calling it, do you want to build a snowman right now? Basically, you are trying to accomplish tasks around your house so that you can build a snowman. At the beginning of the round, you will be given 3 random tasks that you have to accomplish. Maybe 4. 3 might be too easy. 4 tasks that you have to accomplish. So you'll walk around, and depending on the tasks that you get, you will do certain things. For example, one is to get coal out of the fireplace, so you can, I don't know, put a button nose on it or whatever. So you walk up to the fireplace, you put out the fire. There's a little timer. And then you get coal. And then you can run over to the other area and get put the coal in, and then you get a little token. You can take the token, bring it over here, and it will build a part of your snowman. This part, I'm still not quite sure on. I might just have to have, like, a reservoir of snow blocks that get, like, pushed in at the beginning of the round, and then, boom. And then your second task, you get another one. And then your third task wins you the game. You dispense the snowman, your team wins, and then it automatically kills the snowman and resets for the next game. Boom. Okay, so... sounds complicated. It sure does. But so did Hungry Hermits. People loved that. Alright, let's put some iron bars here so people can't accidentally jump in there. Alright, so now we just have to hook up this barrel to up here. Now, our easiest bet is going to be a dropper elevator. Or maybe... God, I would hate to get water involved, but water might be easy too. I think right here. It's all super complicated. Exactly. All right. Dropper goes here. Oh, this is going to lock that hopper. That may not be a problem, though. Okay. Hopper. While this comparator is active... Why, let's just not even worry about that hopper, actually. There you go. Even better. We don't even need to send it that far down. Dropper goes here. Soul sand here. And then let's just put some glass down just so that we can kind of see what we're working with here. Yeah, we can't... Put your parkour in. That raged everyone. I might put some parkour in it. Chimney might need to be a little bigger. Might need to be 5 by 3. Instead of 3 by 2. I don't think that's a huge deal, though. Chugs, thanks for the You're Awesome. I appreciate that. I do feel awesome. Okay. Water and redstone don't mix well. I know, but it would make things so much more compact. Let's just do glass for now. I can always swap it out later. I don't need the powdered snow. A dropper elevator. I was thinking about it, but it's a lot more bulky. The dropper elevator is 3 wide. Well, I guess this is also 3 wide. If that one comparator wasn't here, I guess I could pull the signal out from this side. It's underground, so it doesn't matter. It's gonna be noisy. Let's tell you what, let's just pull it from this direction instead. Okay, so this still works. Which means we can now push this over 1. That llama's looking at you weird. He sure is. You have eyeballs? You do, unfortunately. This seems to be a no eyeball kind of server. Now, don't pay any attention to the fact that I just murdered. Never mind, you don't have eyes either. Oh my god, you freak. God, you're scaring me. Well, we'll have to figure that one out before we start back up on Randomcraft. Alright. And then all of this can go away. Ooh. Wait, that's gonna be fine. We're good. Never mind. And then this will just be whatever wall we have.
My God. What happened to your eyes?
Well, bad guy. We will need eyes to see.
What happened to your eyes? Debug stick. Into there. Comparator. Pulls the signal out of here. Pull the signal out of How did I do it over here? Oh, I've got the sticky piston. Okay. All right. That's the one I did over here. All right, so gets pulled out here. How did I do this again? Wait, what? What am I talking about? What's up, Pigeon? How you doing? Welcome in. Okay, out the back, block, sticky piston to the, I guess we'll say right. Observer face. Okay. What was I doing? We're making a Minecraft minigame. Okay, out back, here, observer face. This goes here then, which goes into a block, which will then feed this. I don't think that'll work either. Let's just do this. Why not? Keep it simple. Going towards the drop of the redstone block. That'll only fire once, and I'm trying to silver proof. that this way, if we do it, even if like it gets stuck and a bunch of things get dispensed through, then we're still kind of covered. All right. This should now, in theory, be a self-contained system. Oh, whoops. All right. It all starts one armor stand. Here we go. In theory, this should be done. Maybe it needs to be thrown in. Oh, one armor stand at a time, of course. It's self-contained for one armor stand. All right, here we go. We should be all set to go now. We walk up. Boom. This drops it down. This fires it. It missed. It went out the side. How about now? Okay, well, that's why we test. You know what? I think it'd be way easier if I just put a button down, right? So that we could just test it whenever we wanted to, and I don't have to throw it in every time. Good shot. And then nothing happened. What happened? Hopper is locked. Awesome. So now let's try it. Wait. No, that did work. How are you breaking the armor stands? An arrow in the dispenser. There it is. We did it. We just need another armor stand in there to counteract the locking. Oh my god. And then we just make it look a little bit neater by doing this. Where do the boots go? The boots will go where I tell them to. No, the boots will go over here. And then they will be shot back into the closet wherever that system leads. But that's easy. That's just going to be a water stream that shoots the boots back off and refills the chest where they came from. The big challenge that I'm trying to figure out with this game is making it restartable without me having to go in and manually do anything. Or very little, at least. So you walk over. Let's try this one more time, just for redundancy's sake. So you walk up. You got your boots in your hand. There you go. Folks, we did it. Over here should just be boots. No armor stands. Now, this is going to need to be a different fireplace. Like, because we can't fit the... We couldn't put it upstairs because of all this redstone down here, but... Cabin big. Cabin can have 2 fireplaces. It's true. Cabin is big. Cabin is like that's not even a little bit of the cabin, bro. This is like maybe a third of the cabin. Because then you walk in here. Got all this space to deal with. You'll have an upstairs. You'll have a basement. You'll have everything off to this side as well. Garden out the back. Driveway. Wow. Folks, I think we have just created something special here. We need names. If you guys have ideas for names for this, join my Discord, or how about this? Join the Randomcraft Discord. ! Randomcraft. If you're watching on Twitch, the link is in the description for YouTube, I think. Join the Random Fandom Discord. We're trying to get some more people in there. And give me some ideas for what to call this minigame. There you go. Maybe maybe I'll do a quote of the day tomorrow, or question of the day, and be like, what should I name my minigame? Snow problem? Snow day? The Snow Mansion? Stupid. Yeah, because if we did this, we would just have to pull the fire. You can't, because it's a tile entity, right? You can't pull fireplaces, right? Again. So it's gonna have to be a different fireplace. Snow idea. And then, yeah, we can move the dispenser way up and have it like drop into the fireplace. I just needed it to be here just for... Okay. Holy cow, you guys. We've got something here. We got something interesting. Okay, well, let's take another look at the tally. I think that's probably it for stream today, but let's see. We've got hang the stockings. Wow, we did a lot today. Feed the dog, get coal out of the fireplace, harvest the garden, shovel the driveway, hang the stockings. All we have to do is figure out how to watch a Christmas movie, which, I mean, let's face it, I'm just going to steal from Tango. And then work with allies. Chopping the lumber. That's just going to be, I think, gosh, I don't know. Because originally I was just going to have some freeform bamboo in like the garden area. So the only system that we still need to figure out is the auto crafting one. Figuring out how long it should take for certain items to be crafted. Because they're going to need to make a shovel. Firewood. Something with firewood. Collect firewood. Ooh. Yeah, because my original idea was to just, like, get bamboo. I don't know. Chop the lumber equals firewood. It's very true. We just have to figure out how to do that if we want to use like actual wood. Kazbek's wrapping presents in a bundle. Check the Tangler. Tangler. I'm going to check the Tangler for the paintings. You can... I need to do more research on copper golems. I just don't understand how they work. I know that they take items from copper chest and put it into regular chest. That's about all I got, though. Which is great for item sorting, but then how do you make that then dispense into a different... I don't know. This build, you're using the new updates redstone. I agree. The lead, creaking, etc. Yeah. Wrap presents in a shulker and then reset it with a shulker unload. Oh, my brain. All right, well, we'll figure that out. That's not a bad idea. Here, let me write that down. Wrap presents, shulker unloader, and then something with bundle. That one is more interactive than the one in Hungry Hermits. Is it really? Are you talking about the kelp one? Yeah, that one's crazy though. Oh my god, that one's crazy. where you have to like keep all the buttons lit up. Yeah. All right, everybody. I think that's going to be it for me here today. I'm really liking this. This is very intriguing, to be sure. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and for all of your amazing ideas. Folks, make sure you join the Randomcraft Discord. One more time, I'll put that in for everybody. And check out some of the other randoms stuff. Magic and I just did something on my channel with armor stands. That was really fun. This is the cutest thing ever. Yeah, take it easy, everybody. I think I'm gonna go hang out, and it's gonna be a good time. We are back to streaming Valheim tomorrow. We probably won't be playing it for too much terribly longer, because I'm kind of burnt out on Valheim. And then Minecraft Bingo on Wednesday, and Grounded 2 on Thursday. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.